America first, American first. Okay, so we will discuss little bit about the Gaza Strip problem. Gaza Strip problem. Right now, it is focus of the world. People, everyone is looking at Gaza Strip because people see other people as jobless or sad or happy, and then they react. But people in the world, they have never seen a situation where 2.3 million people, that will come as 23 lakhs in Indian amount, 23 lakhs people are going through starvation in one area, and that is called forced starvation. Israeli forces and American forces, means Israeli power and American power, they are forcing Palestinian people in Gaza Strip to starve, starve and die. I am sure that no one would have seen this kind of situation where people are forced to die with the hunger. Anyway, that this is the condition that is pursuing in Gaza Strip. Every one out of five people out there, he is passing through acute starvation. Means he is not getting food at all. Anyway, we have discussed it that France President Mr. Emmanuel Macron, he has taken initiative and he is talking about putting sanctions against Israel. Let's see what's going on. There is no international humanitarian aid organizations are there, they are not supporting Palestinian people out there? That is not true. Many Middle East countries also, they are trying their best that food and medical supply would continue in the Gaza Strip, but they are not allowed to enter. Even United Nations aid, they are not allowed to enter. Only one organization is allowed to enter, is Gaza humanitarian, Gaza 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 humanitarian. I believe. Okay, I keep forgetting the name. GHF, GHF, Gaza Humanitarian Foundation. There is a very new aid organization that has been established by one marine employee in United States. He is based upon Delaware. Delaware is eastern of America and that falls in 13 colonies of Britain. Delaware. One marine employee, he established one aid organization and that is supported by United States, and he formed in January 2025, more or less for the Israeli and Gaza Strip purpose only. Now only that organization that is supported by America and approved by Israel, that organization can only enter into the Gaza Strip to provide the food. Four centers they have made, and all four centers are near to the Israeli military base. Israeli military base in Gaza Strip. There are four centers. This Gaza Humanitarian Foundation they have made, and they are distributing food packets out there. And whatever they are distributing, it is sufficient only for around 44,000 people only, whereas people are 23 lakhs, means more or less what I can say 1 in 50, 2% people are only getting food from them. Lot of organizations, they are awaited outside, they cannot enter here. And whoever is going to collect food from the GHF, now Israeli forces are they are firing bullets on them. Means if people is going there and getting trying to collect food from there, there is no guarantee that he will come back from here. He may die of the Israeli forced bullet. Means for the namesake, to show the world that humanitarian aid agency is entering there, they have allowed one aid agency, but they are also forcing people not to take food from them, means die. Anyway, this news is in focus now because there was only one dialysis center, kidney dialysis center was in Gaza Strip, that is also destroyed by the Israeli forces. Nothing left out there. Only 23 lakhs or 2.3 million people are living there without food, without medical help, nothing. And then Israeli fighter jet, they are bombing on the Gaza Strip, and military, they are firing bullets on the people who are trying to collect food from the GHF. This is the situation of the Gaza right now. If Just think that everyone around the globe, if people are watching, how they are watching, people are becoming nervous now. I'm not talking about Gaza Strip problem. Means how, with what mental agony, what mental agony they would be going through. Just think about the worldwide people when they are watching them, that food supply has been stopped to them for past 3 months, and then how they are living their life. Now United States his United States have proposed 60 days ceasefire proposal between Hamas and Israeli forces. This is same Donald Trump. He is taking advantage of the ceasefire between India and Pakistan, claiming that lot of people would have died if war persisted. India and Pakistan. That's why he 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 forcibly he made India and Pakistan ready for the ceasefire, and he promised lot of trade with them. This is what Donald Trump is saying. Now, because of same United States, there is no ceasefire over there, and people are dying either with the bomb explosion, with a missile attack, with the bullet, or through hunger. Then politics is going on. Same United States, same Donald Trump. One side he is talking about ceasefire between India and Pakistan. Other side, these people want Palestinians to live there in a hunger condition, whatever the way they feel the force, they should live there anyway. What is the ceasefire proposal from the Mr. Donald Trump? 60 days ceasefire. In 60 days ceasefire, the America is proposing that there are 58 hostages, Israeli people. They are in hostage in the Hamas camp now, in a Hamas jail captivity. 58 Israeli are there. In that, America is saying release 28 right now, and 30 you can release once the permanent ceasefire is is permanent ceasefire happens. Permanent ceasefire deal is over. Then you can release the rest 30. Hamas is saying out of 28, 10 are alive and 18 are dead. They are ready to hand over 18 dead people and 10 alive people. So America is saying hand over 28 either alive or dead. And then once this procedure is done, then America will make sure that UN aid agency and other aid agencies, they will enter Gaza Strip. At least people will not die out of hunger. This is America version. Right now, Egypt and Qatar, they are working on the American proposal of 60 days ceasefire. So that is going on. What is Hamas version is? Hamas is skeptical about allowing the humanitarian aid to the Gaza Strip. Even though ceasefire happens, Palestine would not allow the humanitarian aid. This is what they are skeptical about. So Hamas is saying no 60 days ceasefire. They are ready to return all the hostages, alive or dead, but there should be permanent ceasefire. Permanent war should be over. There should be no attack on the Gaza Strip people. This is what Hamas is saying. If Israel ready on that permanent ceasefire, there will not be any missile attack, no bombing, no killing. Then they are ready to return all the 58 hostages, and there won't be any war. They are assuring. What is Israeli version? This is Hamas version on top of America's version. Now Israeli, they are saying that they don't rely upon Hamas. Hamas is saying they don't rely upon Israeli, and Israel is saying they do not trust on Hamas. So Israeli government, they are saying Hamas fighters, they have to leave Gaza Strip forever. Okay, for good, whatever in term, they have to leave permanently Gaza Strip. They will never return back to Gaza Strip. If they agree for it that they will never return to the Gaza Strip, means Gaza Strip will be completely in control of Israel, then they are ready for the temporary ceasefire or permanent ceasefire, any ceasefire, then only they are ready. Okay, then they will talk about the exchange of the hostages. First, Hamas has to leave there. Now, there are many caveats here. Hamas is thinking, because everyone is understanding that Israel and America, they are behind forcing Palestinian people out of the Gaza Strip. Because once people leave the Gaza Strip, then there is no question of war there. And then America will go ahead with this plan, making a business place, Riveria, on the Gaza Strip. War will be over, and America, instead of giving money to the Israel, America will start earning money from there. Okay, where the Gaza Strip people will go? 23 lakhs people. They can go wherever they want. This is what is their version. But they have to vacate. Because of that only, they are forcibly they are creating a situation of famine out there, so that people will get feared because of the starvation, and they will start running. They will accept the proposal to leave from the Gaza Strip. Okay, so Hamas is thinking that if Hamas fighters, if they leave Gaza Strip, then it will be easy for the America Israel to chase them out. That's why Hamas is skeptical that even if Hamas leave out from there won't be any humanitarian aid, because their main aim is to force people to leave the Gaza Strip. So Hamas people, if they leave the Gaza Strip, then then it will be easy for the Israel to chase the Palestinian people out there. Okay, what is the resolution now? Egypt and Qatar, they are trying their best that at least some 60 days ceasefire should happen, on the account that the humanitarian aid from United Nations and other East company who are roaring to enter there, they will enter and they will save the thousands of people starving there. So that is that their concern is. What is the bigger concern? These are the newspaper news that I am giving now. What is bigger concern now? The bigger concern is, you are good or bad, you should be logical. If people know that you are bad, then you should not change. People know you are bad. Why you are bad, people should understand. You are good, then you should not change. Why you are good, people should understand. You should be predictive. Predictive in a way that people should be able to say what will happen after 1 month as far as you are concerned. This is what everyone wants. Now, Donald Trump has no certainty in tariff, the way he is jumping here and there. Now, International Trade Court in Manhattan, in New York, they are interfering now, because you cannot work in an uncausal way, unpredictable way. That is one thing. Then Donald Trump is taking a benefit that that ceasefire between India and Pakistan is because of the Donald Trump, because he cannot see any single human die like this because of the war, but he can see thousands of people starve out of hunger. This is the heinous crime. I'm not saying that Donald Trump or Netanyahu is doing that, but this is the heinous crime ever happened in the history. If famine comes and no one comes for the help, that is another crime. But forced famine, forced catastrophe, forced hungerness, forced starvation, no one has seen in the past. This is something that no one is able to believe, that people are dying when they are not getting food for days, weeks, and months. Okay, so trust on the United States is going down. Anyway, it is going down for the past 4 months. Now it is accelerating now. People are not able to understand what America wants. If consider that if Palestinian people leave the Gaza Strip, what is the guarantee that Donald Trump will make it as a business place? Okay, the way he is changing his stances here and there, then there is no consistency. What is guarantee that he will make it a Riviera or a business place? He will muck it, means he will do something that will be completely ununderstandable. So in that fashion, it is better that Palestinian people they live there peacefully. Okay, Israeli forces, if they have problem with the Hamas forces, Hamas fighters, they can settle them down, or they can sit with them on the table. But what is the problem with the Palestinian people? And what is the problem with the innocent Israeli people? Hamas fighters, they are killing Israeli people, and Israeli government, they are killing Palestinian people. What is, neither Hamas fighters are getting killed, nor the Israeli forces getting killed. Whoever are getting killed, they are completely innocent. Is it the way that world would proceed? This is the question that everyone has in their mind, and everyone is asking now.